Alright, test, test. We're good.
Phone sound.
Okay, we're 11:20 out. We'll get our broadcast going here in just a second, making sure that we are live. Okay, we are live.
Okay, can you hear your words though?
Test, test. Yeah,
Hit and
we're good.
okay.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. We're gathering up sophomore parents for sophomore night. We're going to keep the mic on, maybe try to interpret the microphone. It's a little bit fuzzy here at Rushmore Gym. Excited to be back with everybody on our broadcast today. We'll give you some insight to the game while we're waiting for them to get prepared for sophomore night. This is a Gillette team that the program was discontinued after COVID. Their last actual season where they fielded a team was the 2019-2020 season. COVID hit, they shut it down, and then with the economy and everything else, they just did not bring it back. This is their first season back, so it's an all-freshman squad. It's going to take a time for them to rebuild it, obviously get their program set. But young squad actually has won 12 games, if I do remember right. They are their 12-13 overall. They've played a lot of Division II JUCOs and just getting some experience, getting that learning experience of competitiveness and playing a lot of kids from out of the country on this team as well. They recruited heavy from foreign players, probably last minute. A lot of those were announced in May, June, and July of last year. So young squad coming in here. They've only won one conference game. They were able to knock off LCCC at LCCC earlier in the season. So actually not earlier in the season, in January. So I'm going to leave my mic on so you can hear where they've stopped the warm-up time at 5 minutes flat. Let's see if you can actually hear different things and it almost sounds like the microphone is out in the hallway more than it's in the gym. So we'll try to interpret a little bit what you see. First sophomore they're recognizing today is number 21, Tamron Bloom. Tamron accompanied by her parents, the center court. I don't think you can hear the microphone very well, so we'll half interpret what we can hear. Tamron is looking to continue on, play ball next year with the goal of going into physical therapy, sports medicine. Tamron Bloom from Casper, Wyoming. Our next sophomore is Leanna Thornton. Leanna being honored today. Twin sister Kayla is on a redshirt year from an injury sustained earlier in the year. She will redshirt and return back to Western Wyoming for next season for her sophomore season. But Leanna also going into the medical science, health sciences, will continue on next year academically. Unsure about playing at the next level as of right now. So Leanna Thornton, sophomore guard from Maui, Hawaii. As you see, they are donning the cultural leis and headdress. Neat experience for the kids today. Another sophomore, Katie Strauss. Katie has signed to play at Colorado Mesa, Division II there in Grand Junction, Colorado. Excited to go there. Also pursuing the health sciences, I believe, looking at nursing and finishing her degree at Colorado Mesa. Excited for her. She's had a great career here at Western Wyoming. Participated in the top 40 JUCO All-Star game this summer and set her on to sign early. Back in November, signed with Colorado Mesa. She'll continue on next year there. So 3 sophomores here honored today with Tamron, Leanna, and Katie. They have done a great job setting the tone for this program and working hard. making that run to the region championship last year and hoping to find some momentum and make that same run this year. Had a little bit of struggle as of late, hoping to rewrite the ship here today against Gillette. This game at Gillette was a blowout, so always good to get some momentum going at home, building into this last couple weeks of the season. They will reschedule the game against Central Wyoming. Obviously, the weather canceled that on Thursday. They'll look to reschedule that sometime next week. We anticipate that they will hit them on their way to Northwest, which is next Saturday afternoon. So we got four games remaining after this one. All on the road, obviously, with sophomore day being here today. Play at Central Wyoming. That game has not been finalized on the reschedule as of today. I'm not quite sure when that will be. It will be at Northwest next Saturday, and then they will round out the regular season on the road at LCCC and Eastern Wyoming. As we look at the standings, see if we can get my handy dandy notes out here. Current Division I North standings: Casper College leads the way at 7-1. Eastern right behind them 6-2, and Western Wyoming sitting currently at 4-3. So need a little bit of work done. They need a little bit of help done to move up into that second spot. I did a little bit of research. Not quite sure if Gillette will participate in the postseason this year or not. Or they're just going to maintain taking the top 6. But the top 2 seeds do get a bye, as according to the Region 9 manual that I looked up last night. If they stay in that 3rd spot, they will host the play-in game the weekend of March 8th and 9th against the 6th seed, which currently would be Central Wyoming. So it would be a rematch from, I think, they thought they were going to play Central last year. Last year they played Eastern Wyoming in that play-in game. So depending on how they finish out, if they maintain that 3rd place status, they will play the 6th place team. Which again, 4 or 5 games left for everybody. So kind of see how it goes. Following them, we got LCCC in 4th, Northwest in 5th, Central in 6th, and Gillette in 7th. And with the North having 7 teams, the South only has 6. We don't look too far ahead, but you look far ahead at the region tournament. And you've got the top 8 seeds total. You got Northeastern Junior College. They've been on a tear this entire year. They've got 1 loss. That loss is to Casper College that we know of. And in their region, they did split with, I believe, Otero. So they've been knocked out twice from conference region play. You got Northeastern, Otero, Western Nebraska, the top 3 there, and then the bottom half kind of dies off on that South sub-region standings. So this isn't necessarily what we call a big game, but they do need to get some momentum going, get back onto the winning side of things. We put too many in the L column as of late. Rough outing last week against Casper. Casper came into Rushmore Gym saying, hey, we do not want to lose twice to Western, and they came out ready to go. Obviously, it's scouted and made sure their shooting woes did not continue that they had in Casper. We're going to get our starting lineups here going in just a minute. We are 1 minute and 10 seconds away from tip-off. I will keep the mic open for our national anthem, honoring those who have served valiantly to maintain our freedoms here. Always something great to see at the beginning of these games. And we'll go ahead and get this broadcast started. Again, it's been a little while. Been a little rusty. Haven't been able to bring you these games. Excited to bring you this game today upon request for some of you at home that want to hear what's going on, not just see what's going on. For some reason today, the microphone inside the gym is not, I'm not going to complain. It's been pretty loud, but we cannot hear much. I think it's piped out into the hallway more than it is into the gym. So. And again, for those of you who were not on before, talking a little bit about this Gillette Club. The school itself discontinued the program after once COVID hit in. So their last season of play was the 2019-2020 season. They brought it back this year, so this is an all-freshman squad, a lot of them from a lot of international recruits, which means my tongue-tied twistness is going to get the best of me today. But number 2, Maria Marinkovic from Montenegro. Number 4, Alyssa Beckford from Toronto, Canada. Number 23, Dasani Nesbitt out of Montana, Floyd, Montana. I'm missing one out there. Gotta look here. 23, 4. Well, shoot. They went too fast. Melina Edwards from Australia, and I will figure out the other one for the Gillette Pronghorns. Bear with me. It'll take me a minute to get these names down. I should have been studying them on my drive this morning to explain this. Starters today for Western Wyoming, sophomore from Green River, Wyoming, number 0, Katie Strauss. Number 5, point guard from Sweden, Anya Ekström. Number 12, our guard out of Far West Utah, Sierra Eddy. Number 21, sophomore forward out of Casper, Wyoming, Tamara Bloom. And rounding out our starting five today, number 22, Zapaya Thompson out of Soda Springs, Idaho. It's a new addition from my last broadcast, so bear with me as I get, again, some of these names down. The other starter for the Pronghorns is 34, and I don't know what her name is, so it wasn't on my list. She changed numbers. I'm going to guess that she's Kyla Strimchef from Gillette, Wyoming. So she looks like. Gillette's going to control the tip here, start the game. And it's seeing the same step all together. We're going to go deep in the corner. That is number 2, Maria Marinkovic. Starting the game out, 3-0. Pick. That's pass. I'm trying to get it to Tamron. You're going to get picked. That this rebound by Tamron on the missed transition by Beckford. Here comes Sierra starting out there in that one spot. Gillette. Looks like they're in a mixed zone. Kind of a switching man looking to get a trap. Tam on the corner. She's going to drive baseline. Oh, tries to go up. She's going to draw that foul. Got the outside angle. Something she's been working on, I know, working on getting her shoulder square to the hoop, drawing those fouls as she attacks in. She usually goes downhill hard. She's getting a little bit of momentum going in towards the hoop. So Tam's going to draw the foul on number 45, Melina Edwards. That's going to be her first personal here in the first quarter. First free throw up and good. Tam Bloom breaking the score barrier for the Mustangs with 9:10 left to go. Still to go. Here in the first quarter, 3-1. Second shot's up, nothing but net. 2 easy freebies. Love to get them on this clock stop. I'm going to get it to Marinkovic. Up here at the top for Gillette. Sarah with the quick hands. Can't quite get it to crowd down. Instead, it's going to go into the hands of Beckford. She's going to reset for the Pronghorns. Crisscross over there to Marinkovic. Down low. 23, Nesbitt goes up. She's going to get fouled by Thompson. That's going to be Thompson's first team foul for the Mustangs. One foul apiece for the Mustangs and the Pronghorns here early in the first. That's going to send Nesbitt to the line. Again, 5'11" guard. All freshmen on this team, so it makes it easy. From Floyd, Montana. Never heard of Floyd, Montana. That's something I'm going to have to Google search at halftime. See where it's at. There's going to be 2 easy free throws for Nesbitt. 5-3. 8:47 here to go. Pronghorns with the early lead. Annie's going to yo-yo out top. She's going to get it to Tam. Tam's going to go all the way downhill. Feeds it into Thompson. Up and good. Nice assist and feed. Tam Bloom to Zapaya Thompson. Her first bucket of the ball game. Nice steal by Sierra off of Beckford. Stop and pop. Katie Strauss, get that thing going. That's what we want to see early in the game, especially out of Katie. Tam tries to get the jump ball, no good. Here come the Pronghorns. Beckford's getting trapped by Sierra and Katie. See a little bit of active defense. There you go. Straighten that jump ball. Nice hustle play. All the Mustangs, Katie being able to corral it in, causing the jump ball. Ball will go back to the Mustangs. 8:07 here to go. 5-4 Pronghorns with the early lead. We're going to have a first substitution, number 21. Kaysden Stefano. That is with a Q. Kaysden. She's going to replace somebody I don't know really what her name is. Out here to Anya. She's going to bring it back up to the top, over to the other side. Kind of modified weave that they've run all year. Sierra shots up, no good. Rebound. 5:45, Melena Edwards. Listed as a guard. Yep, out of Australia. She's going to control for the Pronghorns. Nice hands by Sierra. Thompson tries to get it, can't quite get it. It's going to go back to Marinkovic. Over to Nesbitt, down low. Nice pass actually in there for Beckford. She feeds, threads the needle. 7-4 Gillette. 7:29 here to go in the first quarter. Ania's going to get it to Katie in the corner. She's going to fire that thing off. First one is short. That one's not. Nice bucket. Katie Strauss for 3. Tying it up. 7:19 here to go. 7-7. All squared away. Marinkovic gets it to Nesbitt. She holds, gets it over there to Edwards on the far side. Back up here to Marinkovic at top. She's going to let that thing fire. That had no rotation. That is a flat shot. Whew. We got pitter-pattered into Beckford. Beckford's going to get it. She's in the right place at the right time for the easy 2. Here come Anya. Up to Katie at the top. She thought about it. He said, well, maybe not. Instead, let me take a couple dribbles. Instead, I'm going to fire it and drop it right in your face. Down the barrel, down the pipe. Katie Strauss with another 3 to heat her up and keep her going. 10-9. Mustangs with the lead. 6:37 here to go. Trying to get the trap. Can't quite get the pass there. Said we're going to reset with Marinkovic. Trying to get it over. Katie's going to get the kick. We have a first sub of the ball game. Ashley Christensen is going to come in. She's going to replace Thompson. Also for the Pronghorns, we have number 24, Andrea Martin from Spain, is going to replace Marinkovic. Into Beckford. Flood trying to work around, trying to get inside. That's going to be a 3-point shot out here on the wing. Good. Number 21, Kaysden Stefano. 12-10, 6-12 here to go in the first. Pass was trying to go back towards here instead. Beckford runs it down. She's going to get the and one on the turnover. An easy bucket. And 1 for Beckford. Alyssa Beckford. She's running it. We got more subs coming in for the Mustangs. Sierra Eddy out. Anya Ekstrom out. In comes Kiki and Andy. Kiara Tiniero and Andy Van Dyke replacing Ekstrom and Eddy. So Beckford, chance to make it a 3-point play. Fire in the hole, up and good. 15-10, 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Gillette with the lead. Kiki's across the timeline. She's here on their side. She's going to get it to Katie. Again, trying that weave. Trying to get some movement. Gillette sitting in a 2-3 zone. Inside, outside is the best way to do it. Ashley trying to control it down low. Can't quite get it. Ball's going to go into Tam's hand. She's going to get out to Kiki. Katie's been hot. Here's another one now. Rims in and out. Ashley trying to get it. kind of pushed it off of Beckford's head. I think Beckford knows what time zone she's in right now. Here comes Gillette. Nice pick by Tam. Down low. Like a wide receiver off of that. She's going to get over to Ashley. Ashley's going to pick up, dribble, hold back to Tam. Nice finish. Oh, give her the foul. Nice in movement by Tam and Bloom. Good look by Ash Christensen, seeing Tam coming through the key. That's going to put Tam to the line. Tam draws a foul on number 24. Andrea Martin, that's her first personal, second team foul for the Pronghorns. Another free throw, up and good for Tamarin. Must be the power of those new reverse Grinches. Going Grinch and Mamba. Oh, I spoke too soon. I cursed it. Sorry, Tamarin. When she listens to this later, that's my bad. So 1 for 2 brings it 15-11. Gillette with the lead. Trying to get it inside. Got multiple hands on it down there. Back out to Merkovich. She's going to try to sidestep and Euro that. Didn't quite work here in Western. Kiki's going to get it up to Katie. Katie, one dribble. Thought about it instead. Back out to Ashley. Top of the key, a little bit short. Good hustle play. It's going to go off. It should be Western ball. No, they're going to say it went off the leg of one of our Western players. We are 4:50. We're first media timeout. 11 Mustangs, 15 Pronghorns with that 4-point lead here early in the first. So I'm going to pause so we don't get in trouble by YouTube. We'll be back right after this. All right, we are back out of the first media timeout. We got a nice crowd here today for sophomore night for these ladies, our Lady Mustangs. 15-11. Pronghorns with the lead. Ooh, that was almost a double dribble. Katie got her hand in there to keep it from one, but that was close. Up to Marinkovic at the top. We got it here to the near side. Pull up by Martin. No good. Christensen with the rebound. Off to the races with Sierra. Trying to push tempo. They got it. Ooh, Katie's. Oh, I thought she was going to stop and pop it. I was going to lose my shorts up here. Going to get a little excited. Sierra with the yo-yo cross finish. She's going to kick it out to Tam. Tam on the corner. Here on the near side. She tries to spin. Nesbitt got in there. Knocked it away. Went off Tam's legs. Turnover. Here we go. Back to the Pronghorns. Again, they hold that 15-11 lead. 4:15 here to go in the first quarter. Brinkovic is going to bring it up across the timeline. Looking out here to get it to Martin. Martin gets it over to Beckford. The Pronghorns kind of have a height advantage in the post. Tam's doing a great job on Stefano down low. They're on fire from outside. Marinkovic hits her second three, 18-11. So that's what sometimes you get a team that doesn't have anything to lose, and they are dangerous. Because at this point, they don't. They've only had one conference win. So come in, give it everything. No pressure. It's always fun to play the underdog role. Kind of shock other teams. Not that we want that to happen for our Western squad today, but I think we got a little bit of overlooking going on this squad. They came ready to play. Got to give credit where credit's due. Good job on the Gillette coaches to have them prepared. Marinkovic just hit one. Got 3 on the shot clock, 2. That's going to be a shot clock violation. They get it off. Nope, not good. We would have had a charge anyway, but shot clock violation. Great team defense by our Mustangs. 18-11, 3:11 here to go in the first quarter. 4 Mustangs on the floor. We had some subs at that media timeout. We got Leona Thornton, Anya Ekstrom, Katie Strauss, Tamron Bloom, and now Karina Bjornstead is out here for the Mustangs. Anya's going to get it out to Katie on the far wing. Up to Tam up top. Leona here on the near side. Back to Tam up top. Nice scoop finish. Oh, man, barely off. Doing a better job today, getting herself a better angle for finishing than we've seen as of late. Marinkovic is going to get it over there to Nesbitt on the far wing. They're going to get it down low into our guard. They see the advantage. Can't quite get it. Edwards can't quite get it. Instead, Karina with the rebound gets to Tanya. She's going to get up here for the Mustangs. Into the corner to Katie. She's going to go down low to Tam. That should be an easy turnaround. But oh, Tam will get that thing in the hole. She's going to call it travel. Kind of lost her legs as she turned to go up there. Lost a little fire and a little push. Those reverse Grinches are now starting to not work. She might have to change shoes at halftime. We got some subs. Out comes Tam. Out comes Leona. In comes Thompson and Eddie for the Mustangs. Again, Gillette holding that 18-11 lead. We haven't been able to crack the scoring lid for a while. That's going to hold. She's going to get it to Edwards. Edwards going to fire in the hole. Shot's going to bounce right in. That's a 2 if it was on the line. 20-11. 2 minutes to go here in Rushmore Gym. Katie, she's been hot. She's going to keep it rolling. Nice transition 3 is when we see it best. 20-14 off of the 3 from Katie Strauss. Marinkovic picks up a dribble. She's going to get it to 34, which I do believe is Iowa Stremka. I don't really know. Jump ball. Ball will stay with Gillette. 1:42 here to go. 20-14. Pronghorns with the lead. Edwards will inbound for Gillette. She's going to get it in here to Martin. Out to Nesbitt. Good hands by Sierra, getting her hands on it. Katie's going to try and corral it. Ooh, got it before it hit the out-of-bounds line. Good work. Good hustle for the Mustangs. Gets it to Sierra. She's going to push tempo a little bit. There must be some literal Vaseline on the ball, but they're going to call Nesbitt with a travel. She rolled a little bit once she got possession of that ball. I'll stay here with the Mustangs in the half court. Sierra will go ahead and inbound on the far side. Going to get it in here, Donnie up top. Ooh. Let's say you got an easy opening down low into Karina. Karina's going to kick back out. She's been on foul. I thought she was going to shoot it. Instead, she's going to drive low, get the floater going. That's up off the glass. Going to call a charge. Marinkovic holds her ground. Going to get that charge. That's going to be the first foul on Katie. That's the third team foul. Tamron's going to replace her with 1:14 to go here in the first quarter. 20-14. Pronghorns with the lead. So nice trap. Sears just ripped that thing. Oh, it falls back into the hands. Says nice strip down. Gonna get it back. Up to Karina. Karina's gonna hold. She's gonna drive. Sees the angle all to the right side. Can't quite get it there. Nice strip down by the Pronghorns. That thing's gonna go out of bounds with 57.3 seconds. Mustangs went down on their baseline into Thompson. Out here to Ekstrom. She thought about it. Stepped it. Thought back. A little bit short. Board goes into the hands of Thompson. She's going to get it to Tamron. Tamron out to Karina. Going to fire over to Sierra. Sierra, nice jab set, pull-up jumper. Fire in the hole. No, can't quite get it to drop. Marinkovic's going to corral that rebound, and here we go for the Pronghorns. We got 34 seconds left. There's about an 8-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here, finishing out the first quarter. Nesbitt up top for the Pronghorns. She's going to in-out dribble. She's going to turn, spin, tries to go in. Instead, she hits a brick wall. That's going to be a jump ball back to the Mustangs. Seen more jump balls here today. It's kind of like watching a fourth grade girls basketball game where they just hold it. You don't see that many jump balls in college, but we've had quite a few today. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Gillette with the lead, 20-14. Anya trying to get it into Tamron instead. Edwards going to pick that thing off. I would imagine Gillette will try to hold for the final shot of the quarter. Edwards She going yo-yo all the way around. She's going to step through, go up, trying to draw the foul. There's nothing there. Sayre's going to get it. That's going to end the first quarter. 20-14. Gillette with the first quarter lead here at Rushmore Gym. I'm going to go ahead and pause. We'll be back right after this. All right, we're back here to start the second quarter. Gillette will inbound first possession here out for the Mustangs. We have Eddie, Ekstrom, Bjornstedt, Thompson, and Bloom. Rankovich got it by Ekstrom. He's going to get it in to Stefano. She's going to hold up here at the top. Out to Nesbitt. Nesbitt looking to drive. Going up. I've kind of wondered if that's what they're looking for. They've been working that. They feel like they have that advantage in the post with Kaysden Stefano, the forward out of Auckland, New Zealand. They've been trying to work that in-out, that high-low pass the whole first quarter, and they finally saw their opportunity, went after it. She's going to draw the foul on Thompson. That's going to be her second personal here to start the second quarter. She's going to be replaced by Katie Strauss. First free throw is up and good for Stefano. Extend that lead, 21-14. Second one is up. Also, Rattles home. Mustangs get the ball down quick. Now they're going to set up in their half court. Cameron turns, spins, gets it to Strauss. Strauss thought about it. They're just going to get it down to Bjornstedt down low. State's get it out to Ekstrom in the corner. She jabs, going to drive into the middle, kick back out to got the Swedish connection going on over there. Fire in the hole, overhead Ekstrom on the near side wing. That shot is up, no good. Tip out, Tam's going to control it. Said they're going to go corner to Eddie. Eddie's going to fire it. That shot's up, no good. Green tried to add her hands on it. Said it went off her hands. Almost had that board. It's going to go back to the pronghorns. Nesbitt will inbound, get it into Marinkovic. Over to Beckford. Beckford had a strong first quarter. Got a little bit of rest there at the end of the first quarter, and she is back in. We're going to try and get the trap. Set it over to Nesbitt. Into the corner to Edwards. Edwards fire up. No good. Sierra had her hands on it. Couldn't quite route it down. Marinkovic from the baseline. Rims in and out. That shot went off the hands of Gillette. Trying to crowd that rebound in. They're going to have another sub coming in. Let me say it's Janina Vergara from Barcelona, Spain, in for Gillette, the 6'4" center. Nice feed by Sierra Eddy into Karina Bjornstedt. Karina in her first bucket of the night, 22-16, 8:38 here to go in the second quarter. Beckford gets it over to Edwards. Back up here to Beckford. Stefano holds at the top, back to Marinkovic. Marinkovic is going to drive in, tries to get something on, but couldn't quite drive the foul. Instead, ball goes around from Vergara, her miss, back to Marinkovic. Her shot up, she's going to get fouled on that thing. That foul's going to be on Anya Ekstrom. That's going to be her first personal. So we need 2 team fouls here with 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Edwards inbound in for the Pronghorns. She's going to get it to Vergara. Her dribble gets it into Beckford in the middle of the key. She's going to spin around. Can't get it to fall. Gillette's getting chances at the bucket. Just haven't quite got it to drop. Lucky for us. Anya's going to get over to Tam. Catch shot just off the front of the rim. Couldn't quite get it to fall. Good shot by Tam and Bloom. Edwards going to rebound that thing, get it up here to Beckford across the timeline for Gillette. And Marinkovic on here on the near side. Guarded by Sierra. Splits the defenders. They're going to call. I believe they're going to get Sierra for the reach in, backside reach in on that one. Yep, they are. So that's going to be Sierra's first foul. Third team foul. 7:42 to go here in the second quarter. Gillette trying to attack, get him into the bonus early. Vergara is going to get it to Marinkovic. The foreign names are getting better, faster. Into Edwards. Yeah, I was going to say, when we call that a chiropractor move, where you kind of fake out the pass, try to see if you can get defenders to move. What happened is she faked herself. Well, she faked her feet. Feet went with it before her body was ready to go. Travel by Edwards. Got Nia Vermeulen is going to replace Karina Bjornstead here for the Mustangs with 7:30 to go in the second quarter. Sarah's going to get it to Anya. Out to Katie. Katie holds, gets it to Tamara up top. Again, Gillette sitting in that 2-3 zone. Nice feed down low. Oh, got it. Yep, I was going to say, if they don't call that, they should. Good feed to Nia down low by Tamara. Nia goes up strong. She's going to draw the foul on Vergara. My mouth wants to say Sofia Vergara, but it's not. It's Janina. Janina Vergara, her first foul here in the second quarter. Nia's first free throw is up and good. And we have a timeout by Western. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. I think they might be turning that into a full media timeout. They are turning that into a full media timeout. So, with 7:14 to go here in the second quarter, it's 22-17. Gillette with the lead. Kind of, not going to lie, it's kind of a surprise. I didn't think this game would be this close this early. So, got to give credit to this Pronghorn team coming in. Obviously, it's been a long season in the conference. They have won 12 games, though, so they have had success. So, obviously, they're working hard. You got to give credit to their coach. New program, all new kids. You're bringing in 12 new, getting them to buy in. First time they don't really have sophomore leadership to tell them how to do it or guide them through it. So I tip my hat to this Gillette squad. Now, on the flip side, for the Mustangs, they just got to feel like they're just a little out of sync. We talked about this a little bit before. During the preseason, you're trying to create a musical and you're one key off. They're just a little bit off today. Hopefully they can get something rolling here quick. They got to get out, get running, and find success. They found success at Gillette. They beat them by over 20. But today, a little bit different story. Got a little bit of maybe some, sophomore day jitters. Not jitters, but just big day, big crowd here today. Got a lot of festivities going on out in the foyer as well. So, Nia back to the line for her second free throw. Up and good. 2 easy buckets, 2 easy free throws for Nia Vermeulen. 22-18, 7 minutes here to go in the second quarter. They're going to call that a blocking foul. Actually, I think he's going to call it two-hand touch on Tamron. Yep, that is a two-hand touch on Tamron. That's going to be her first foul here in the game. That's the fourth team foul for the Mustangs with 7 minutes left to go. Me personally, I'm attacking, getting to the line, hitting that bonus with much time left to go here in the second quarter. Beckford's going to yo-yo up here up top. She's going to hold, get it over to Edwards on the far side. They're saying, we got a mismatch. Give it to one of us down low. And Ekstrom trying to guard Vergara. Instead, they get it to the side, backside, to Stefano for the easy bucket. Again, Gillette sitting in a 2-3. Anya gets it to Vermeulen down low. She's going to kick it out to Katie. Katie, fire! 4 threes on the day for Katie Strauss. Brings the game to within 3. Closest Mustangs have been since the very beginning. 24-21, 6:27 here to go in the second. Edwards on the far side. Guarded by Eddie. Brings it back over to Beckford. Over to Vergara on the far wing. She thought about shooting it. Said she dribbles it, those long arms. Sarah's able to get in there and pick it off. Katie should stop and pop that thing. She just hit one. She's going to hit another one. Oh, Jim would have erupted on that thing. Instead, Vergara with the rebound. She's 6'4". She just throws it over the top of the head over here to Stefano. Oh, trying to squeeze through is Martin. Can't quite get it. Instead, we got Nesbitt coming back in for Vergara. And we got Tina Yarrow coming in for Eddie for the Mustangs. Tam with pickoff from her butt. She's going to dribble it, throw a dribble pass out there for Ronnie to go get it. Chance to tie, or at least bring it within one here for the Mustangs with 5:47 to go, 24-21. Again, Gillette with that lead. Ronnie crossover, tries to go up, going to get fouled by Edwards. Edwards looks at the ref like, come on, bro. But she got her. I think she got her with a little bit of body, and she got her with a little bit of arms. That's going to be Edwards' second foul. Second team foul for the Pronghorns. In comes Mrnkovic for Edwards. Putting Anya to the line. Chance to bring it within one here for the Mustangs. First shot's up and rattles home. 24-22. Chipping away at that lead. Second shot's up also. Good. 24-23. Again, the closest the Mustangs have been since that opening tip. Well, we got to 7-7, I guess, since then. Trying to trap on the top side. Gillette gets out of it. They're going to cross over to Vergara. She's going to drive floater, and that is a floater. She floated that thing high up. Not Vergara, excuse me. That's Martin. I was like, she's a little short. Her. That foul's going to be on Nia Vermeulen. That's going to be her first personal. That's going to put 5 fouls up on the board for the Mustangs. That's going to put them into a bonus situation for Gillette the rest of this quarter. With 5:23 to go, they have a chance to earn quite a few from the line. Martin's first free throw off the mark, though. No good, maintaining that 24-23 lead. Second shot is up, and that one is good. Extended 2-point lead here for the Pronghorns, 25-23. Anya's going to get it here to the corner to Katie. They're looking into Nia down low. She's going to take one dribble reverse. Shots up, Angle got it. Nice bucket by Nia Vermeulen. Good post move down low. Ties the ball game up at 25. First time since it was 7-7 early in the first quarter. Transition down. They got a quick pass into there. Can't quite get it to fall by Stefano. She fell. That is going to be a travel. Western's kind of asking for a foul. She kind of got pushed as she was going down. We got another substitution for Western. Andy Van Dyke will replace Anya Ekstrom here with 4:56 left to go in the second quarter. Mrnkovic looking for somebody to throw it into. Gets it over to the corner to Beckford. Out to Stefano. Over here to Martin. Nice hands by Katie Strauss to knock that thing down. Good deflection. Back into the ballgame for Gillette is going to be number 45, Edwards. She's going to replace Stefano. Short lineup. Well, I shouldn't say too short, but it's a shorter lineup in for the Pronghorns. Martin's their tallest out there at 5'10". Going size for size. Mrnkovic drives in. She's going to kick it out to Beckford on the far wing. Back here to Mrnkovic. She thought about it. One step, pull up shot. That thing got blocked by Andy. Nice block by Andy Van Dyke. Cameron off to the races. Has the angle. Oh. We're going to call that a split cycle travel. She stopped. And the momentum from the defender coming in got her to drag that second step, calling in for the travel. Edwards Mrnkovic at the top. She's going to fire that one from three. That in out of the rim. Rebound. Jump ball between Nesbitt and Vermeulen. The ball will go back to the Mustangs. 4:14 here to go in the second quarter. 25-25. All squared away. Katie's looking in. She's going to get it into Andy. Back to Katie. They'll reset their offense as Katie crosses the timeline. She's going to get Kiki up to Tam on the far side. Over to Andy. Andy to Kiki, back to Katie. Katie's been hot from downtown. She's going to stop up, get it to Kiki from top. Just a little bit short. That ball is going to go over into the crowd. Far side. Back to the Pronghorns. Rinkovich up to Nesbitt. She's going to cross court to Beckford. Here in the corner to Edwards. Edwards, she thread the needle to Nesbitt. Nesbitt's going to go up. She's going to draw the foul on Vermeulen. That's going to be Naya's second foul. That's going to put Nesbitt to the line. Off the miss, rebound by Beckford. Bucket up and good, 27-25. 3:27 to go. Cameron fired in, nice finish move. Cameron Bloom, 4-2, keeping it tied with 3:20 here to go. Marinkovic over to Beckford. To Nesbitt. Back to Beckford on the far side. Marinkovic up top. And to Edwards. Sidestep it. Finish at the hoop by Beckford. She's smooth around the basket. She's already got 11 here in this game. 11 of their 29. They lead 29-27. Katie's keeping us in the ballgame with another three from downtown. That's her fifth three of the game. All threes. 15 points for Katie Strauss. 30-29. Mustangs take the lead for the first time this game. Beckford driving in, stripped by Eddie, falls in the hands of Tamara. Tamara's going to lead Eddie. Oh, she thought she was far side. Instead, it's going to be a turnover back to the Pronghorns. Nesbitt will inbound for Gillette. There's a timeout first by Gillette. We will take it with them. This looks like it's going to be a full 30-second timeout. All right, we're back. Marinkovic is going to bring it up. She's going to go over to Beckford. Trying to draw that trap and then go across. Nice pick by Tamarin. Ball's going to go off Edwards. Mustangs will inbound under their own hoop with 2:13 to go here in the second quarter. Ball passed in. Terrace can turn into a jump ball. That jump ball is going to go back to Gillette. So 2:10 to go with 30-29. Mustangs with that 1 point lead. And they beat this Gillette team by 20 plus back in the first part of January. Months have been long. Nesbitt holds it up top here against Eddie. She's going to get it to Edwards. Guarded by Bloom. She's going to pull it out. Over to Marinkovic. Down low into Stefano. She just lowered her elbow. Nice for Karina to stand her ground and take the foul from Stefano. That was what you call putting your back into it. She definitely put the force into that. All sorts of song lyrics come to mind right now, but that's for another time. Sierra's going to race up the court. Got 145. Get it to the hot hand. Make it number 6, please. It is down and in for Katie Strauss. Her 6-3, 18 of the 33 points here for the Mustangs on sophomore night, as rightfully so. 33-29. Mustangs take the lead. Edwards tries to fire back. Green with the rebound. She's going to get out to Anya. On the race is off to the run. Here comes Anya. She's going to get it out here to Tam. Tam thought about it instead. 2 foot, get in there. She's going to get the foul draw, send her to the line where she is gone 3 for 4 today. Hopefully she can make it 5 for 6. Vergara, I believe. Yep, Vergara in for the Pronghorns. And Leanna Thornton coming in for Sierra Eddy for the Mustangs. 33-29 as Cameron Bloom goes to the line. 1:19 left to go here in the first half. Shot's up and too much power. She's got too much of that Kobe Mamba coming out of her shoes. Just kidding. Second shot's up. There it goes. A little softer touch on that thing. Dropped it down. 34-29. 1:18 here to go in the second quarter. Soft pass from Marinkovic to Edwards. Easy for Karina to come deflect that thing out. Good move by Karina Bjornstead. Helping her defense get set up. 1:15 left to go here. 26 seconds on the shot clock for the Pronghorns as we inch towards the end of this first half. Nesbitt spin cycles. Oh, now that's a good pass. Woo! I didn't see that coming, but great pass into Vergara for 2. 34-31. Katie can't let that one fall. She hasn't missed too many. She's been on fire. Edwards with the rebound. Thought about sending it up to Beckford. Not quite. Instead, she's going to go off the glass. Melina Edwards. Fortunately, that's a good move. The game has gotten a lot more creative, a lot more crafty. These players learn how to finish off 1 foot, 2 foot, keeping their balance as they go into the air. This is good stuff. It's fun to see good basketball. Lay's going to kick it out to Anya on the far wing. She's going to pull over to Tam, 13 on the shot clock. We got 20 on the main clock. Katie's going to kick it out to Anya in the corner. She's close. I was going to say she almost stepped out of bounds, but kept that thing in there. Fire in the hole. She's got another 3. Mustangs got that 3 ball going here. Woo! That was close. Thought we were going to get a backcourt situation. Edwards fires it deep. Instead, we I'd have thought about it. Can't quite crowd in. So at halftime, 37-33, Mustangs with a strong second quarter take the lead into halftime. We're going to go ahead and mute this thing up. I'm going to count up some stats of my own. These are all unofficial and in no way affiliated with the university whatsoever. All opinions here are also mine. Bless all you at home for listening. We're going to pause this, mute this. We'll keep the clock in view so you can see how much time until kids come out. When they come out, I will come out with halftime stats. Until then, enjoy the muted halftime entertainment. Okay, I got distracted by all the halftime shenanigans going on around this place. Let's give you some quick halftime stats for the Pronghorns. Brinkovich, 6 first half points. Beckford, number 4, 11. Number 21, Stefano had 7. Number 23, Nesbitt with 2. She threw some serious dimes in there, though. Martin had 1, Vergara 2, and Edwards 4. 2 in each quarter. For the Mustangs, Katie Strauss coming out hot. I mean, fire hot. She got 6 threes to lead the way for the Mustangs, 18 points. 4 for Naya Vermeulen, 5 for Anya Ekstrom, 6 for Tamron Bloom, 2 for Zapaya Thompson, and 2 for Karina Bjornstead. With that 37-33 lead here at the half. Mustangs with a 23-point second quarter, holding the Pronghorns just 13 points, getting that 10-point advantage there. Big thing. Hopefully that momentum can carry here in the third quarter. Again, these Mustangs blew out the Pronghorns in Gillette by 20 plus there in January, first part of January, and hoping they can turn on the Jets here in the second half and give us the result that we anticipated as I made my way here this morning. So Mustangs will control the opening possession here in the second half. Out for the Mustangs are the same starters with Bloom, Eddy, Strauss, Ekstrom, and Thompson. Sarah will control it, bring it across the timeline here to the near wing. Trying to get some down low picks, keeping the hot hand where it should be. The ball in there. It's Kate Strauss. She's going to fire it over to Tamara at the top of the key. Tamara's going to fire, get it down into Thompson. Short, rebound by Beckford. As she crosses the timeline for Gillette. She's going to get over to Edwards. Back out here to Marinkovic. And Nesbitt on that far wing. Gillette's been patient, trying to get their opening that they want. See this common dribble drive handoff in the college game, looking for that openings. Edwards with the turnaround spin. 2 points to start the second half here for the Pronghorns, 37-35. 9 minutes to go. Sayre's going to stop pop for 3. That thing, you can't get it more in than that. That thing rattled in and said, not quite. Comes right back out. Nesbitt with the rebound. Across the timeline for the Pronghorns. She's looking in. They're looking at Edwards is saying, give it to me where I want it. She's looking at the mismatch down low. She thinks she has. Can't quite get it. Bad pass. Nice deflection for the Mustangs. Edwards, turn around, fire over Ekstrom until she's comfortable in the post. Nice follow-in move for Edwards. Tameron's going to get here at high post. We got a tied ball game, 37-37. Can she? I was going to say, let's hope Katie can finish where she started. No good. Ball goes out to Sierra. She's going to get it to Tam. No good there either. Gillette controls the board. 37-37, 8:14 here to go in the third quarter. Beckford's going to get it to, I don't even know her name. Strimcha. Kyla. We'll call her Kyla. That's her first name, I think. Might not be. Edwards going to drive with 1 on the shot clock. She's going to get up, gets the rim. Beckford with the rebound. She just got that. Just yanked that right down. 3 easy buckets here for the Pronghorns. They're coming out starting the second half like they started the first half. Taking the lead, 39-37. We're going to pause with them during this timeout so you don't hear the static right behind me. Again, 7:43 to go. Timeout for Western, 39-37. All right, after a quick little reminder, chat, Coach Padilla, we got Mustangs inbound on the far side in front of the home crowd here at Rushmore Gym. Katie into Sierra. She's going to cross timeline. Over to Anya here. Back to Katie at the top again. That passing weave. Edwards, they run it. She times it. Oh, she's pushed off at that one. But they're not going to call that. She misses it. Sierra off to the races. Thought she had an angle to get there. Tam says she pulls it back out. She's going to go over to Anya. Anya to Cameron. Baseline floater. Oh, they're going to. Oh, caught a block. Yes. I was going to say she wasn't there. She wasn't there. Nice floater by Cameron. Drawing the foul. That was going to be on number 2. Oh, we got a team warning on the bench, apparently. We got a team flop warning. So that foul goes against Brinkovich, and Cameron is going to make the old-fashioned three-point play. 40-39. Thompson's going to pick up that pass from Martin. Gets it to Sierra. Sierra going to slow up, get their team set up into it. And hand to Katie. Katie's going to push out here to Cameron. Cameron stop, back out to Ekstrom. Anya's going to yo-yo in front of Martin. She's going to get to Sierra in this corner. Sierra can't get anything to fall today. Stefano knocks it out of bounds, trying to get that rebound. Mustangs will retain possession. And pass it in here in front of their own bench on the near side. Pardon rails, blocking the view, blocking 9-2. Katie's going to get it on him, back over to Sierra. Yeah, Sierra's had a rough time shooting today. Got to find a way to find the bottom of the barrel for her. Tam's going to drive in, stop, get it back to Anya. And you see that weave. Stop, pop for Sierra. They needed her to see that one go down. First bucket of the day for Sierra. 42-39, 6:26 here to go in the third quarter. Nesbitt going to get it here to Beckford. Back to Nesbitt as she'll cross the timeline for the Pronghorns. Over to Marinkovic on the far wing. As the jump ball is going to stay with Pronghorns. You can kind of see with their offensive philosophy. They all feel like they're bigger than Anya. They're going to go post her up and get her down low, see if they can get an easy bucket. Using that height advantage mismatch. Working to get those mismatches. Beckford tries to throw it in, throws it in past Nesbitt to Martin, who gets picked off by our Mustangs. They're trying to get it to Cameron. Those long pronghorn arms got up there, knocked it away. Back to Marinkovic. She's going to pass it up high up to here to Nesbitt. Nesbitt on the run. She's going to yo-yo 2-foot, step through. And one. Count that for Nesbitt. We teach the kids to do a 2-foot stop all the time. That foul's going to be on Anya. Reach-in foul. That's going to be her second personal. We got subs. Kiki and Karina coming in for Ekstrom and Thompson. Nesbitt to the line to do her old-fashioned three-point play. And down it goes. 42, all squared up. Here with 5:44 left to go in the third quarter. Sarah's going to control it at the top for the Mustangs. And crossover, yo-yo in, get it out here to Tam on the wing. Tam getting a little bump from Stefano. She's going to go up. Oh, that thing touched all parts of the rim before it said, no, we don't go to it. Something's going on down there. Give them a new net, something. That end has had too many of those. Nesbitt's going to fire in. She tried to pass it, thinking her teammate was going to push pole with her. Instead, Stefano was a statue, and that ball went right out of bounds. Subs in for the Pronghorns. Marinkovic and Beckford out. Edwards. And I believe it's Stremcha is in. There wasn't a 34 on their roster when I pulled it up last night, so I'm not sure who that is. Sarah, nice drive floater off the glass. 4-2. Getting her game going here in the third quarter. 44-42, 5:09 left to go in the third quarter. Nesbitt over here to Edwards. Edwards knows how to control her body. I got to give her some serious props for that. She's come out firing here in the third quarter. That's her third bucket, 6 points here in the third quarter alone. Sierra's going to get it into Karina, back to Sierra. She's not about it. Going to yell crossover, set back shots, up, fire in the hole. Nope. Off the back rim, Nesbitt's going to grab it. Instead, going to cross timeline and hold. Wait for Edwards to get over, and here we go. Gillette will reset into their offense. And this Gillette squad coming in here, complete underdogs, nothing to lose, playing hard. Nice fire from Edwards to Nesbitt. Just got a little lackadaisical on our defensive end down there. Easy hole. Kiki's going to fire it out here to Katie at the top. Can't get it going. She was hotter than a pistol in that first half. 3 threes in each quarter. 6 total. Sermka just traveled right in front of the bench. Ref's like, listen, we can't see them all. Edwards on the transition. That bucket's up. And that's her fourth easy bucket for Edwards. 48-44. Gillette on a little bit of a run here. Karina loses the ball. She tries to cross over and finish high. That's going to be an immediate timeout. 3:53 here to go. 48-44. Gillette with the lead. We're going to go pause so you don't have to hear all the crap going on in the background. All right, we are back as the teams come out onto the floor again. Gillette with a 48-44 lead here in the third quarter. Mustang ball underneath their own hoop. Katie's going to throw it in. We got Vermeulen, Bjornstead, Bloom, Eddie in with her. Katie here on the near side. Oh man, that whole thing. Oh man, they keep that side open and they got an easy drive on the baseline drive. Tam gets tripped up by Stefano. That's going to be her second personal. Second team foul for Gillette here in the third quarter. Not deja vu. We're just inbounding it from the baseline. Hit again. Cross court over to Tam. And back to Katie. Here to Karina. She's going to fire it. Cross pass into Naya. As Naya goes up, she's going to get fouled. That'll send her to the line. That's going to be a foul on Beckford. I'm sorry, I got distracted. It looks like the ref is missing a stub of it, one knuckle off of his finger. So when he went up 4, I couldn't tell. I caught some. I got to watch now. Okay, Naya's first free throw is up and good. I know that's a weird thing to notice, but it flashed up there so fast. Second free throw. Naya's up and good. 46-48. Gillette still holds that lead here in the third quarter. 3:27. Ooh, that is not where you want to stop the ball at all. Tam just rips it right out of her hands. Easy layup. Tamara Bloom off the steal and finish. Ties up this ball game at 48. Good hustle by the sophomore here on sophomore day. Beckford's going to cross the timeline, gets out of what we call the worst spot in the world, that utopia corner. That's where you want him to get defensively. As a coach, when your offensive player gets there, you go, what are you doing? Edwards on the miss. Oh, I was going to say she didn't give Tamara a step. Tam tries to turn. Beckford's there. That's going to be a foul on Beckford. That's going to be her second personal. Fourth team foul for Gillette. When you want to attack them and attack them and attack them and attack them even more. Get them into the bonus. Start earning some freebies from the line. This Mustang team is a good free throw shooting team. We like 3 points. Katie's got it here on the logo, near side. She's looking. Tries to get it into Naya. That's like a... We got some heads hitting the floor. That's not a good sign. We need to get a trainer. Nope. Stefano, is she walking straight? Nope. She's not really. She's thinking about it. Okay. So timeout here on the floor. 2:42 to go. All tied up. 48-48. We're going to pause a little bit. We got a lot of background yelling going on in the microphone. All right, we're back after that little timeout. Sarah's going to inbound for our Mustangs underneath the hoop. She's going to get it to Karina. Karina's up no good. Beckford with the rebound. She's going to hug that thing like a football. Protect it, get it to Edwards. She'll cross the timeline for the Pronghorns. Again, all squared up 48, so 2:30 to go here. I think this is Kyla Strimka. I really don't know. But she's the closest number there, and I don't see the 32. So I'm going to guess that's her. She got fouled by Naya. That's going to be Naya's third personal. Put her to the line. That's going to be her first point of the ball game. 49-48, 2:26. Yeah, she goes up for her second free throw. And it is also good. So 50-48. Gillette with the lead. 2:26 here to go in the third quarter. Sarah sitting out there on the Mustang logo. Going to go off the screen from Katie. Stop, pop. A little too long. Nesbitt's with the board. She's going to get out and run. And I'll get it over to Marinkovic. She thought about it. Oh, that's going to be a blocking foul on Thompson. Got a sub coming in. Anya is going to replace Thompson. Gillette will inbound on the baseline. Out to Beckford. Beckford for 3. No good. Nesbitt jumps up. Thought I just skied up for that thing. And she's going to fire it in saying, hey, I want the foul on that one. That was an all-muscle bucket for Dasani Nesbitt. Tam driving in. She's going to get the blocking foul for Marinkovic. I'm going to say this in the nicest way possible, but Marinkovic just can't handle the power coming out of Tamron as she goes downhill. Tam does a great job attacking from the wing and got her angle on her. Able to draw that foul, get her to the free throw line. It's been an all free throw game here, mostly for Tam. She's been to the line quite a bit. So she can add 2 to her list. That one is up and good. 52-49. 1:51 here to go in the third quarter. Second free throw also up and good. Nesbitt over to Edwards on the far side. Edwards didn't even see Katie there. Good defense by Katie. Sarah's going to pick it up. She's going to hezzy all the way to the hoop. Nice finish. Down and in. Nice hezzy and finish by Sarah Eddy. 6 points here in the third quarter. Ties it up again. 52-52. This is going to be a back and forth. Who's going to have the last run? We've seen this often this season. No different than today. Beckford pointing out where she wants him to go. Again, they see that mismatch. Down low, Nesbitt gets Anya. She's going to kick it out. Marinkovic deep. No good. Anya with a great box out on Nesbitt. She's going to control it. push tempo up here. She's going to get out to the hot hand, get it down there. Katie, fire and hold, down to go. Second free ball for Katie Strauss today. She's got nothing but threes. 55, 52, 54 seconds left here to go in the third quarter. Marinkovic crossing the timeline. She's going to hold, set it up, get it out to Nesbitt on the far wing. And sit out there on that Western logo. Back up here to Marinkovic. Gillette's coach calling out what she wants. Sarah giving pressure to Marinkovic. Gets it over to Nesbitt. To Beckford. Beckford on the dribble drive. She's trying to go in and get contact. Finish. That was a soft sucker off the top of the glass. 54-55. Mustangs with that 1 point lead. 25 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Sarah, she's got it rolling now. Free ball. This is Katie. I'll join the club. Let's get it rolling. 58-54. 12 seconds left. I think Gillette will try and get this last thing. So yeah, they're going to throw it off of Tameron's foot. It's not hard. That thing's like a size 12. Sorry, Tam. It's like a ski. I said it to her face so I can say it online. It's okay. Marinkovic is going to go around, scoop shot finish, and that, not in. Freda is going to grab that rebound. Time ends. As we head into the fourth quarter, Mustangs maintaining their lead from halftime, 58-54, still with that 4 point lead as we head into the fourth. Oh, man, they're even playing my song. It feels like the Super Bowl. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter. All right, well, as we head into the fourth quarter, Mustangs holding that 4 point lead. Sorry for the jitterness. We got some bleacher bounders here at the top of the gym. Gillette's going to bring the ball in. They'll control possession here. Edwards brings it in. She'll cross that timeline, guarded by Bloom. Out here to Nesbitt on the near side. Marinkovic, wow, she's firing that thing before Edwards even got there. Green picks it off, gets it here to Sierra. She's going to give it up to Tam. Off to the races they go. Looking for a little bit of transition stuff. Ooh, nice feedback in from Tam. Oh, I thought Green was going to go up with it. Instead, fired out to the hot hand. Can't quite get that one. That would have been number 8 for Katie. Instead, back we come here. Edwards, she fakes the three. She's going to cross over. This Gillette team is solid around the hoop. I gotta say, the finish moves around the hoop have been impressive by this Gillette squad. Sierra's going to yo-yo up top here. She flip over, gets it to Katie. Got kind of a 1-2-2 zone going here for Gillette. Beckford's going to pick it off as they're trying to force it down low. It doesn't quite work. Beckford's going to hold. She's going to get it to Nesbitt. They're going to reset. Over here to Stefano, down low into Edwards. Edwards confident in the block. Can't quite get that one to fall. She called for a foul. No foul there. Had no advantage. Sarah's going to get over to Tameron on the far wing. Nice fire in the hole. Good look by Tameron. Bloom into Karina. Karina's going to draw that foul. She goes up with it. That's tough to guard, especially as you have somebody coming downhill like that. You know, naturally the help side defender has to come and help out. You know, you're trying to stop that easy layup. A great feed by Tameron into Karina to draw that foul on Beckford. Karina's first layup. Oh my gosh. Been a long week. Her first free throw is not good. Like I said, I'm a little rusty. I've been doing this since before Christmas. Karina's going to get that second free throw. Not a layup, but been nice. Somebody changed the rules. Let's get some 2 free layups. Although some days, who knows if you could even make those. All right. Oh, Tamron coming in like a wrecking ball. Can't quite get that one. Instead, Gillette's going to be able to control Martin up here at the top. She's going to get over to Nesbitt. Nesbitt's looking to the near side to Stefano down low. Into Medwards. Nope. Off the miss from Stefano. Edwards. Edwards going to get drawn for the foul. Facial expressions are quite entertaining. I'm sure you can't see him at home. She didn't think she got that. She's still complaining about it, saying, hey, I got hooked. Nah, you didn't. You fouled her. So that's her third personal. Second team foul for the Pronghorns. Sarah's going to get it here to Anya on the near side. Anya's going to get it to Tamron. Tamron's going to cross step. Nice scope finish. Oh my gosh, she's had a couple of those go in and out. So close. Good move though by Tamron Bloom. Just couldn't quite get it to drop. Martin's going to crisscross. She's going to step. Got an extra step in there. Beckford back out here to Nesbitt. Nesbitt's going to drive, spin, turn, step through. Nope. Kick it back out to Edwards at the top of the key. I was going to say, if she shot that, just yell logo right now. She's going to get it, trying to get that spin. She's kind of getting predictable. She wants to go in and get her body into. She's going to spin cycle one way or the other and she's trying to feel which way the defense is going, and she's going to spin off the other way, try to get that shot. Easy bucket, close to the basket. But patterns, players start to become predictable by this time of the game. It is 59-56. Mustangs with the lead. 7:40 here to go in the fourth quarter. Sears going to crisscross over there, get it to Anya. Anya, ooh, I thought she was going to fire. Martin with the high closeout. Instead, back over to Eddie. Guarded by Marinkovic. Here to Sierra, or excuse me, Katie. To Anya. That's firing the hole, top of the key. Three ball, Anya Ekstrom. 62-56. This is what we're kind of waiting for. Waiting for him to break it open. Instead, Gillette's going to call a timeout here with 7:14 to go. 62-56. Mustangs with the lead. I'm going to go ahead and pause with it more because you can't hear anything during timeouts here. Okay, we are back. Out here for the Mustangs, we have Ekstrom, Strauss, Thompson, Bloom, and Eddie. Gillette's going to get it in here to Marinkovic. She's going to yo-yo with Ekstrom at the top. And over to Martin on the far wing. Beckford in the corner-ish corner. They're going to get down to Stefano. Down low, she takes one too many dribbles. Oh! That is one thing. We're going to hit a little soapbox moment in the words of Nikki Hansen today. It drives me crazy when you got posts that try to dribble and they get that ball down in the breadbasket. It's going to be a jump ball every time, regardless of who you play for. You got to keep that to your advantage. Deep range for Anya. That's her range. Three ball. 65-56. Mustangs starting to open this thing up a little bit. It's what we anticipated from the beginning. Beckford dribbles through traffic. Back to Marinkovic up top. She put her whole body into that one. Can't quite get it to go. Rebound by Tamron. Off to the races. Nice kick to Sierra here on the side. Step into it. Three ball. They are raining threes here in the Rushmore Gym for the Mustangs here on sophomore day. 68-56. Starting to really now open this up, make it unapproachable or unattainable to come back here by the Pronghorns. Quick foul by Anya. That's going to be her third personal. Second team foul. Edwards, and I don't know, is coming back in for the Pronghorns. Excuse me, that's the first team foul for the Mustangs here in the fourth quarter. 68-56, 6:06 to go. Brinkovich coming off the screen from Breckford. Going to get over to Stefano. Stefano's going to jab. She's going to drive. Kick it out here to player to be named later. Back to Marinkovic. She's going to come off the screen from Stefano. Waiting for a roll. There was never a roll. Instead, it was a pick and pop. Stefano from three. Ball rolls around. Thompson flies in there for the rebound. She's going to get out to Ekstrom. Ekstrom controls it on the run. To Strauss. They're going to hold. Get it down low to Tam. Oh. She had the inside move. Tamron did. Couldn't quite handle the ball. Thankfully for the Mustangs, they're able to corral it and get it back. Katie's going to hold. Get it over to Ekstrom on the near side. Back to Sierra. She's going to crisscross off the screen. Rejected. They're going to call it an and one. I don't know. Sierra's getting up a little bit of slow. Good move. Good finish by Sierra Eddy. Drawing the foul on number 2, Maria Marinkovic. All she's been able to do is foul in the second half. That's something on her stat line. Sierra able to go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. 70-56. Extend this lead. Can't quite get it to drop. Board goes to Gillette. Beckford bringing up 14-point lead here for the Mustangs with 5 to go. Beckford drive in. She's going to draw the foul on Sierra. They're trading moves for moves. Sierra's got the upper hand here in the second half, though. Beckford's going to go to the line. We got a sub coming in. Nesbitt will replace Stefano for the Pronghorns. Beckford's first free throw is up and no good. And the second free throw is up. That one's going to rim out. Boarded by Tamron. She's going to fire that long. Good thing she gave it a little bit of loft. Edwards was coming after. She's going to recover. Came after that one, knocked it out of bounds. Mustangs will reset underneath their basket. 4:55 to go. That should be. I'm surprised they're not giving them the under 5 media timeout on this one. I think they're going to wait for a foul dead ball. Ball comes into Thompson. She's going to hold. She's going to get it to Tamron. Tamron is going to spin in there, scoop it in. Nah, can't get it to drop. But she's going to go back to the free throw line. That was going to be on Nesbitt. That's going to be her second personal. 4th team foul for Gillette. Tamron's first free throw is up and good. Said Gillette's not going to wait for the under 5 minute time, media timeout, and she's going to call it. I'm wondering if they're going to call this a media timeout. They are going to call it media timeout. We've got a sub coming in. Leona Thornton's going to come in for it on this one. Got to hand it to our Mustangs. Came out a little bit slow today. Kind of taking the time to get things rolling. They got things going here in the second part of that third quarter, maintaining it. Kind of went even. Both teams scored 21 in that third quarter. And now they're starting to get the momentum going. Got 3 ball going. They're pushing tempo. I think, a broken record. You guys heard it from me all during the preseason. Get it going, push tempo, and put the pressure on the defense. When you can compete against a defense that's constantly struggling to figure out where you're going, it makes it a lot easier to play, and it's just momentum. You see one fall, and you got to hand it. Katie Strauss has been hot in the pistol from outside. She kind of kept him going and kept him close in the first half. And then that 3 ball has just gone wild. It's like a bad virus, but a good virus for us. But it has spread quick here in the second half. We are 71-56, 15-point lead for the Lady Mustangs here on sophomore day in Rushmore Gym on the campus of Western Wyoming Community College. It's always nice to be able to get a win on your sophomore day. Got to hand it to these sophomores. Tamron Bloom, Leona Thornton, Katie Strauss all out on the floor together right now. They've worked hard. Last year they made a run at that region championship. coming back, providing leadership for this young squad. It's always good to see them kind of break out of their slump that they've had for the last few games and get something going. And there is a fire alarm. Somebody just pulled the alarm as Tam went to stand up to the free throw line, and the lights started to fly. We do not. We're going to pause here. We can't really do anything, so we're gonna just hang here. Fire there. The fire alarm has gone off. You can kind of see. I don't know if you can see it flashing as much on our camera. I think the lights are a little bit further out there. I don't know if you can see it, but it is flat. The lights are flashing enough to on the floor. You can't really shoot that. I thought, man, somebody's doing a fun sound for Tamron shooting those free throws, but not so much. I think we got a lot of people here in the gym today. We got a lot of people out in the foyer. We're kind of wondering if we've had an accidental pull to the fire alarm. Our athletic director, Lou Sweet, she's calling over here the dean of students, Dr. Conover, to see what do we do. The referees are saying this is ridiculous. So instead, we're going to get some music going. We're going to go ahead and put this on mute until we figure it out. But we're on a fire alarm delay right now. All right, they've come out and said that there's a young man out in the foyer that was curious, pulled the fire alarm, which we assumed, and they're saying go ahead and play. But I don't know how you really play. You got some bright light flashing, and as a guard, if you're going to shoot, that thing will literally blind you out. So I'm going to guess, if I were the coach, I'd say no thanks. Well, let's wait till these lights go off. The sound is one thing, but it's the flashing lights. All right, they're going to let them play. I'm curious how the free throws are going to go on this, because that's literally flashing in the peripheral vision for Tamron Bloom. As she'll go to the line for two. Just don't look up, Tam. I joked with her a week or so ago, said go practice in the dark. It's all about feel and touch anyway. And now she's putting it to the test. So in an episode of You Can't Make This Stuff Up, we're going to play a game with, lights don't matter. Yeah, bring on the fire alarm. She's hotter than pistol anyway. They should have pulled that fire alarm when Katie Strauss was going off for 6 threes in the first half. Play continues with the flashing lights. For those of you who can't handle strobe lights, it's a good thing you're not here in the gym with us right now. Edwards is going to hold out top. She's going to get it to Stefano. Stefano's going to square up. She's going to turn, get it into Edwards down low. Can't quite get it. Anya with a great job coming in and stripping it. Then turns and fires it off the chest of Stefano to maintain possession. I think she was distracted by the lights. She couldn't be distracted by the sound at all. Okay, so Anya's going to bring it up. Kick it to Katie. Katie is going to be over to Leona. Leona to Katie in the corner. She's going to hold. Get it to Tamron. Tamron's going to drive baseline. She's going to come up and under. Yes! Get in there! Nice job, Tamron Bloom, with the easy feed up and under there. I know it's been a point of emphasis she's been trying to work on. It's always good to see when the kids see their hard work pay off. Edwards going to fire it into Nesbitt. Nesbitt's going to dribble. She's going to step through, tries to go up, and Tam's going to strip it off. Ball will stay with Gillette. They're going to inbound it in. Edwards, she's going to look. She's going to get out to Beckford. Beckford for three. That's in and out. Not in and out. Off the back iron. Leona with had her hands on it. Nesbitt's going to get there, cause that jump ball to go. If you hear the fire alarm in the back, it is still going off. They can't do anything until the fire department comes here and actually clears it. So they're just waiting for the fire department to get up here and turn off the alarms, or maintenance, one or the other. Edwards is going to get it into Marinkovic, back down low into Edwards. Edwards tries to turn, fires, gets fouled by Thompson. That's going to be Thompson's fourth personal. All right, we got the fire alarms. Oh, apparently you can